try to find a summary because reading the actual book is kind of boring, but the story is kind of compelling, and I like mythology. What are your favorite video games? I don't really play video games, but I like Silent Hill 2. Do you like Dungeons and Dragons? No. I don't. Not even a little. Given that you do not believe in a god and I do you ever do things in private that are virtuous? I admit I do, but seek a reward in doing so. In so doing. Do you think I should dare to be an atheist and thus free myself from a pie-in-the-sky mentality? If so, what is the risk? What is it that I risk losing? You should watch some of my earlier videos because I kind of cover a lot of that in there. But I would say, I don't know what you. I'm not a big virtuous person. I don't really go around doing random acts of kindness. I mean, I do the small little kindnesses. I mean, I put tips in the tip jar and I open doors for people. But I'm not, sitting in bed at night. Oh man, I got to give to some charities or something. It just doesn't really. It's not really me. I just don't feel like I'm compelled to do that. At least not at this point in my life. I could develop that mentality later on. But yeah, I mean, I do nice. I mean, if a homeless person comes up to me on the street, even I'll give them some money, even if I know they're going to spend it on booze or whatever. Because I mean, I don't know. I feel like I don't like to get a big corporation or something involved, and I just I guess that I don't know. Just charity is. I guess I am pretty charitable, but I don't know if it's necessarily out of a sense of kindness or maybe just out of a sense of I would want them to do it for me. I guess it comes from a golden rule thing. I don't really think it has much to do with religion. But plenty of people get into that in other videos that you could watch, and I think you have to decide some of that for yourself. Do you ever feel as if religion causes more problems than it actually fixes, despite what people believe? You need to watch my videos. That's kind of like one of the main talking points. Why is your poetry so dark and evil? LOL. Do you have any major negative experiences? Oh, I skipped one. I'll go back to it. I ask because a lot of how you talk and act seems suspect. I don't know. I can't be completely myself on YouTube. I wouldn't consider myself to be a dark person, but I'm definitely a person that has a big dark side, and I like to give it. I think that I'm very dualistic in nature, and you're never going to. As long as you're only experiencing me in like one medium like this, you're not really going to experience the full 360 degrees of everything that encompasses my personality. You're never going to see much more than what I want you to, and that's kind of. I mean, I don't know how to answer that. I mean, I think that art is more personal than just sitting here talking to you guys, standing here talking to you guys. It's about expressing my deepest, innermost feelings and all that shit. So, that's kind of the question I cover in the last poem in that particular video that you're referring to. If you listen to that poem, Gorkins, once again, I think you'll see that I kind of address that question in there. Why are you patriotic? Isn't that similar to faith? If, say, Ottawa became an American state, would you love it the same way you love, say, Delaware? I don't love Delaware. I could give a fuck less about Delaware. I'm patriotic in the sense that I'm very much. I find myself really relating to the principles of our founding fathers. And I think that this nation has always had kind of a libertarian streak in it. It's kind of almost like a subconscious biorhythm that's always kind of beneath the surface. But I think that we definitely have that that in us, and that's what I like, and that's why I would consider myself a patriot.
Do you have a significant other?
I'm not really big on that whole idea. I'd like someone that I could fuck good and regular and maybe take to movies and have decent conversations with. But I'm not really much for the whole love thing. I don't really think I have it in me to feel that much for somebody. I tried to fake it once before. It didn't really work for me. I'm not a very emotional person in that respect. The things I feel are very momentary. I don't feel these prolonged emotions that a lot of people feel. I don't really hold grudges, and I don't really fall in love with things. I'm more of a, I like this now, and tomorrow I may not. So that's not really, I don't know. Maybe I'll feel differently someday. I'm still young. But for now, I don't have one, nor do I believe I'll ever have one, but whatever.
If everyone in the world knew that all races of people migrated from Africa, that even white people were once black, would it eliminate racism? Would racist words be less powerful, and would it then be socially acceptable to call each other nigga? I call people nigga now, so I don't have any qualms about it as is. I think racism is pretty stupid, but I think people are always going to find ways to be divided amongst each other. I think that there's a quote, I don't remember exactly how it goes or who said it, but it was it was pretty good. They said that if everyone woke up the same race tomorrow, they would find some new way to hate each other before lunch. I think, you're tall, or your eyes are blue and ours are yellow, whatever. It's just it's just kind of, we're always going to find some reason to be divided. I mean, here's proof that it wouldn't, because even black people, lighter skinned black people and darker skinned black people, are racist against one another. So I mean, that just tells you right there that it's people are just dumb like that.